This lesson on how many groups part 2 really brings the previous two lessons together. It continues this idea that division is the inverse of multiplication, that they're related within a fact family and we can use those two operations to help us solve problems. It also continues the idea of using different types of modeling to help us with division problems. And we can recognize that there's two ways to look at problems, whether we're interpreting the problem as dividing to find the size of a group or the number within a group. So we're looking at the same problem for both of these examples where one batch of cookies requires 2/3 cup of flour, and we're wondering how many batches can be made with 4 cups of flour. So we can be thinking, well, how many 2/3 are in 4? And that can be represented using multiplication or division. So something times 2/3 equals 4, and 4 divided by 2/3 equals something. So in this model, they're kind of doing a multiplying up strategy here, where they're taking a 2/3 in one group, adding another 2/3, adding another 2/3, another 2/3, a fifth group of 2/3, and a final sixth group of 2/3. So in order to get 4 whole, right, we're looking for 4 as our whole number here, 4 being broken into groups of 2/3, we end up with 6 groups. Now this one models it differently. It's looking again at 4 whole things, this time squares or rectangles. Each one is broken into thirds since we're dealing with thirds as our denominator here, but we have to represent 2/3 at a time. So here's one group of 2/3, a second group, a third group, a fourth group, a fifth group, and a sixth group. So we still get that same answer of 6. 6 groups of 2/3, or 6 times 2/3 would equal 4, or 4 things divided into groups of 2/3 would equal 6. We get the same answer either way we look at it.